They have to chase very far to get the Chaos Bolt, and it gives time for rest of BEASTCOAST to reinforce and save there. So starting off the game with a mistake like that, not a disaster by any means for Spirit, but no, that's one of those things where you just feel like they usually don't miss those, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
A little bit of mistiming.
Let's talk about this mid lane.
We're in the morning.
This is the strangest mid lane that we've seen in a little bit. We got the Pango mid for Chris Smile and Toronto Tokyo playing the Sand King. So typically Pango, it feels like a hero that just tries to survive against most matches, but against melee, maybe a little bit better off. But then again, it is a Sand King who loves playing against melee because of the caustic finale.
I think this lane is super difficult for Pango. I'm curious to see how Toronto skills this, if he's just going to max out Burrow Strike actually with just 1 point Caustic, or if he's going to put more points in Sandstorm, because I think it can be really oppressive in this lane. Whenever Pango goes for CS, just stun him, hit him, get a Caustic proc on a creep, and you just control the lane very, very well. So far, so good though for Chris here. 6 CS to the 7 of Toronto Tokyo, so pretty even. But I would imagine this is only going to get worse. And Sand King obviously also very good at farming the small side camp. So one luxury you do have as a mid Sand King is you push out the wave exceptionally fast, and you can easily start stacking that small camp minute 2. And it's blocked for neither team. So I think Toronto should come out with an advantage here. He's missed one creep from the first 3 waves.
Yeah, 11-1 versus the, I guess, soon to be 8-0 for Pango. Yeah, we'll see how this progresses. I mean, Pango's not a hero that can take the little camps as fast as Sand King. Is Gojira getting gone on here? Shadow Poison's applied. That'll be a death one way or the other. So Team Spirit now on the board. You can see the stack successful for Toronto Tokyo. Now, talk to me about just mid Sand King in general, because as we're seeing a lot of damage with the Caustic Finale, but
team needs, you can buy Hex. In some cases, you might even see Sand King upgrade a potential Yules into Wind Waker. You know, all these like options that you have that sometimes have value.
Right.
This is a potential nice Wind Waker game, right, against Bad Rider, for example. So perhaps we're going to see that later on.
Yeah, very true. That's
They're going to go for top.
Yeah.
Whisper.
Itoro gets tossed into the avalanche. He has 4 stacks of sticky napalm. I think that BEASTCOAST want to try to focus on him. Sticky napalms continue to come from Whisper. Looks like they might get a residual kill into Gojira, but look, 6 stacks on Yotaro. Just a couple more right clicks, but Whisper, he needs the vision, and he'll get it finally with that last right click. It's a 2-for-1 across the board because of the bot lane. Oh. That is a big kill on the CK.
I love the way BEASTCOAST set that up. This is how you want to play your Bad Rider dual lane off lane. You want to get that big wave into tower, and then you want to go for the dive when you have 2 or 3 stickies. Spirit's lane, fortunately for them, and obviously something they've set up, both have counters to Bat in the sense that there's a stun and a disrupt, so they delayed the kill a lot and got the trade. And now Yotaro's back. We'll get another one here. We'll go to Pushka though.
And bot lane, we've seen quite a bit of action as well as the Inkswell onto Collapse with the bash. Doing quite a bit of damage to Stinger on that Snapfires. K1 buffed up a decent amount as he's going to get crushed though. I already popped the Fairy Fire, and that last right click from Collapse from basically 400 range as a melee. He'll take that every single time. Cookie though, nice lead relatively early on, as we can actually see the graph here. Very nice.
Stinger's in trouble.
Yep, but they were there.
Never mind.
An early roll from C-Smile. That's going to be enough to save his comrade and in fact turn this around into Collapse completely. Nicely done from BEASTCOAST.
Yeah, getting that early level 6 on the Pango. Got it before the Sand King by quite a bit. So again, I think just stole that stack.
Didn't find anything with that. And C-Smile staying on a little too long, I feel like. Phantom's Embrace stuck in place as a result. So it's a 1-for-1, and now on the run is Team Spirit. The Mortimer Skits is doing a lot of damage to Toronto Tokyo. There's the lasso inside that Blood Rite. Nice setup overall. Double kill for K1 as he's trying to clean up the rest of Team Spirit. Triple kill K1. It is a 4-for-1 for BEASTCOAST, and they're going to get an ancient stack on top of this.
Can we get a replay? Did he take any damage on Sand King? Like, you can choose to cancel that epi if you don't want it to go off, you know, but he did. Perhaps you're better off farming yourselves your own BKBs so that you can stand your ground against every hero the Radiant has to offer here. And I think BEASTCOAST have the same idea. They're like, we're stronger right now. We're going to make a move. Rotating top. If Yotaro goes for this wave, he is instantly going to be dead.
Well, K1, he's going to get initiated on. Oh, okay. BKB popped instantly. Nicely timed as C-Smile pops that Rolling Thunder, gets a kill as a result. Collapse is dead as well as Team Spirit just getting crushed in this fight. Yotaro is next. completely disastrous from Team Spirit's perspective. And Beast Coast increased their lead even more.
Pango, so I think if you're Beast Coast, you smoke over here and you try to scout it with Napalm and you just go from there. You have a very good Roche contesting team even without the Pango.
Kisses are ready. They know they're in the area. Flame Break doesn't bounce them completely out. There's the Avatos. None of them just kill Toronto Tokyo. Looks like Yatoro ends up getting the Aegis. Team Spirit with the kill on Roshan as well. Soulbind onto 2, but Toronto Tokyo ends up taking a tumble shortly after. 2 for 0 right now as Beast Coast looking pretty good in this fight. Whisper creating enough distance as well, so double kill for K1. They get a bunch of kills, but don't get the Aegis. Still, that increases the lead for Beast Coast. That was all without...
It's very inanimated, isn't it?
It's... Yes, I don't think that Valve thinks they're keeping this in the game. Okay, Crush comes in from Collapse, trying to focus on the Bloodseeker. You get tossed back, though. Soulbind onto 2, but a nice reset from Beast Coast. They are going to lose their Tiny, though. And Smile gets off a really good rolling Thunders. The buybacks come through now onto the Tiny, but you can see already 2 supports dead for Spirit. There's the Lasso. Oh, that is on the CK. He's inside the Blood Rite as well. He's going to be left to his own devices. Double kill for K1 as Beast Coast are crushing this fight again. And that's a dive.
True. I'm proud of you.
Even 1 + 1 = 2. It's not 100%.
Nope.
We could be in a simulation where we've just been programmed to think that's correct.
Anders will be so proud of you.
Sure. 4K lead for Beast Coast as Toronto Tokyo gets the burrow off. He gets flame broken though, pops the BKB and is just sitting inside his Sandstorm as Smile use the rolling Thunder. Looks like Toronto Tokyo still in the same area. Gets the epicenter off, but dies shortly after. Yataro trying to find somebody. Going for Stinger now. Still has that Aegis in tow. Will barely get the kill on the support. And Smile taking care of the other supports on the other side of the map here. Maposhka, or he actually misses the swashbuckle. Doesn't really matter though, as a very, very weird fight for Spirit, as they are just completely segregated, it feels like. And now Collapse. Trying to get away. Blink Dagger chance to defend. But it is looking very difficult. And remember, loser of this entire best of 3 is out of the majors. There's the Crush. They're going on top of the Pango. He gets the Lincolns applied. He'll pop the BKB shortly after. Swatch as well. Doesn't really create that much distance, though. Trying to get off his ult. Finally does. But there's the Soulbind. Nice counter again. And on the deck is the Pango for 95 seconds. Toronto Tokyo looks like it's going to live for a little bit longer here. There's the Lasso now. They're isolating again the CK. Avalanche comes out, but Gojira dies shortly after. Yataro spins very slowly thanks to that sticky napalm. He's doing a lot of damage though, as K1, like you said, still alive and kicking. Has the BKB, kills 1, kills 2, continuing again. Yataro has to reset. Flame Break brings him out. He's going to tick down eventually. Triple kill for K1 as mass buybacks now from Team Spirit. They still have this tier 2 to TP into. Maposhka finally taken out as an ultra kill for K1. Can he get the rampage? Yataro though getting help from Collapse, and finally Team Spirit able to win something here. But again, it's at a very serious cost as they are now...
It's perfect for them.
Mile, that's a huge initiation. He gets off the shard though, and he is good to go. Actually gets up to the entire ultimate. I don't know how he even got that off in time. Lasso's going to cancel the TP. Collapse is dead. That is the first one for Team Spirit, but it's a big one because remember, a lot of these heroes have bought back. Toronto Tokyo able to get out. Now it's a 5 versus 3. And we'll see if they're able to defend.
Very quick fingers there from Chris. Just instant roll-up.
So it was a roll-up into his ult.
He rolled up and then cast his ult. He just did it so fast that they didn't manage to get the opening they were looking for. The only counter they have to roll up is actually Slaughter's Bash. Otherwise, that rolling thunder is just going to come off every single time. Unless he gets
Tokyo, Epi. They're going to need to go in here. Gojira goes in a little bit deep. They know that Toronto Tokyo is here. This little shard went off for a moment. There's the epicenter. Doing a decent amount of damage, but it's only to the support Tiny. Now he's completely surrounded and bursted. Team Spirit left with only 2 heroes. As it looked like this is going to be the end of Game 1, syndereN. So Beast Coast, the underdog, take Game 1 in extremely good fashion. You have to be worried for Team Spirit. It's 1 more loss and they're out of this tournament. GGs are called. And like you said, one of the few teams that will pick up Bloodseeker early on. What do you pick to counter this year? Because it worked out so well for Beast Coast.
Yeah, they tried to counter in the lane, right? They specifically picked this Slardar to contest him in the laning stage. Didn't really find too much